Hello, Wellness Fan. Today, I want to talk about the healing power of saying no. Never say yes when your soul screams no. Let's talk about the healing power of saying no. One, why saying no is hard. Saying no could be hard for people that are usually people pleasing. You feel the guilt of rejection, rejecting somebody, feeling like, oh, this person really needs my help. They might not have anybody else to ask for help. So you feel guilty for saying no to them, or you feel guilty for letting them down. So you say yes. Ask me to, give them sometimes money that I didn't even have myself, or money that I have saved up to use for something else. And I used to feel bad for saying no to them. Or when somebody asks for my time to spend time with them when I know I needed that time to pour into myself, to self-care. I used to feel bad for saying no in situations like that. But I thought that it would make people look at me as like, I'm kind, I'm loving, and I'm nice. But what actually I was doing in that process, I was constantly burned out. I was constantly tired. I was constantly exhausted because I wasn't allowing myself to heal. I wasn't allowing my body to rest. I wasn't putting my needs first. But as I grew up, believing that being helpful meant being available always, I did say yes to extra work. I said yes to last minute favors. I said yes to emotional labor I didn't have the energy for. And slowly I started to disappear from my own life. I started to be there for everybody else but myself. Until one day I hit a wall. I was exhausted, I was resentful, and I was disconnected from myself because I wasn't taking the time to rest. I wasn't taking the time to pour into myself. I wasn't taking the time to see what I need. I wasn't taking the time to self-care. So as Oh, that's when I learned that saying no isn't rejection, it's protection. It's choosing myself. And then it's like realizing that saying no was an act of self love and self care. And it was an act of choosing me, my needs, what I needed in a minute, or figuring out like I needed rest, I needed self care, I needed to pour into myself at that very moment. So it was that moment I started to use what I now call the 3 hours of boundaries. And then the 3 hours of boundaries is pretty much like recognizing my limits, reclaim my time, and respect my energy as well. And then also using affirmations and strips, offer empowerment affirmation. No is a complete sentence. I honor my needs without guilt, and saying no opens space for what truly matters to me. And then also there are a few ways I say no with love and clarity as well. And some of the ways I do is I would say like I appreciate the invitation or the invite, but I'm not available. So that's one way. Just being like very loving, but being very clear about your boundaries in the process as well. And then saying like I'm not able to take that right now. And that's another way. If they are asking you to help or put in some work somewhere, you can say I'm not able to take that on right now, just because you have a lot going on. You have things that you are trying to figure out, you are trying to juggle, you need to figure that out. So you need to tell them like I'm not able to take that right now, instead of saying yes and adding more onto your plate as well. that could cause burnout to you later. And then another thing is, you could say that doesn't align with my priorities at the moment. So just like realizing that, okay, I have things that I need to accomplish, I have things that I need to do. So what you are asking me to do or what you are inviting me to does not align with my goals or does not align with my priorities list right now at this moment. And then you could say I'm here. Like sometimes we're saying that you still feel guilty, but you can use these affirmations like no is a complete sentence. Again, I under my knee without guilt, saying no open space for what truly matters. So I want to call to action again, wellness fan. What is one thing that you are going to say no to this weekend or this week coming up? Drop it in the comment section. I will be cheering you on. And if this message spoke to you, share it with someone who needs permission to protect their peace without feeling guilty or feeling bad for saying no, because saying no is an act of self-love and it's an act of self-care as well. Thank you all, wellness fan, for watching my video on your health matter, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already subscribed yet. Share with your friends and your loved one. Leave in the comment section what you think and what is something that you are going to say no to, and also what is one self-care act that you are going to do for yourself this weekend, but this week coming on and moving forward as well. How you going to say no for your own self-care and your self-love as well. Thank you all and talk to you soon. Bye.